Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and I welcome all of you back to our Metallica discography. And as we continue to march on throughout what is proving to be a spectacular idea of ours, there are a few... Okay, so for those who don't understand what this is all about, on Christmas Day of this year, I plan on pretty much coming full circle with Metallica. And the way to do that is to release, in my opinion, every single Metallica song ranked from worst to best. All 120 of them. But in order to do that properly, two things happened. First is that I created a tier list of every single Metallica song that they'd ever done, all 120 of them, and I kind of ranked them from worst to best. And if you don't know what a tier list is, I have one in the comment section down below, so you guys will be able to see it for yourselves. Now, when I did that list, which was only about like 2 weeks ago as of recording of this, there were a few things that I was uncertain about. And there are many, many instances where, based on when we talked about Phantom Lord just previously, where I was very, very unsure about... certain things going here, certain things going there. Is song A better because of A, B, and C, or is song B worse because of the same reasons? So it makes some things on this list very, very difficult to place in terms of... I mean, if you think this is difficult, wait until next year when I do an Iron Maiden discography, because... how do you even start to categorize things like, oh, I don't know, seventh son of a seventh son? How do you categorize stuff like that, if we should even include it at all? Which we should. It is an Iron Maiden album after all. But how do you categorize it? But considering by that criteria, we should have included Lulu for this list, which we're definitely not, by the way, because it's not a Metallica album. It features Metallica, but it's a Lou Reed album. So there you are. That explains that. But as I mentioned in the last video about Phantom Lord, there are some songs that Metallica have done all throughout all their albums that, even after doing this for nearly 8 years, there are some things that I may have listened to maybe all of once. And there are even some examples of things that we haven't even heard at all. Most of them consisting on being on Hardwired to Self-Destruct. However, we'll get to that when we get to it, including the infamous Murder One. I've heard that song has a really bad reputation for Metallica and Motorhead fans, but we will wait and see. But just like with Phantom Lord, there are some things out there that I'm sure we're going to have a very, very positive reception towards, especially as we're in the back half now of Metallica's Kill 'Em All, and... surprisingly, No Remorse, the subject of today's video, is even longer than Phantom Lord. So, let's see if we're in for another surprise. Yeah, okay, so if Phantom Lord gave me a little bit of trouble because Phantom Lord was badass, No Remorse, I think probably also has has that same sort of problem because that was really, really cool. I also love the fact little details about you hear a lot of it almost sounded like a giant tried to do river dance. And I thought that was just really, really cool. Small details like that are really, really out there. And I might actually be this is going to be a very interesting thing for me to do because there may come there's going to be a few times on this list I reckon this is going to happen because I think No Remorse is I think it's better than Damage Incorporated, but I think it's just behind Phantom Lord. So I would say. So I have a feeling that we're going to see a few more of ththese on this list. So must find out what's going on. So I'll see you guys again next time.